welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Rachel Faraja, call me Faraja, and this is a good day for me to just welcome and come here to welcome all our new family members, all of you who have joined this family. I just want to welcome you. Take a corner, pick a passion juice, pick a pineapple juice. If you don't want cold stuff because of the weather, there is some porridge somewhere. Pick it, have it, and enjoy yourself. I'm really so glad to have you today. I just wanted to come to introduce today's video. It's an amazing recipe. Very simple rice that you can do in your home for your family when you are hosting, and it just takes your normal rice to another level, elevation. So that's what we are talking about today. That's what I'm going to show you step by step. As usual, you will be able, after watching this video, to replicate this recipe for you and even refer others to just do the same. So at this point, I would kindly ask you, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, because it just helps me to grow and helps me to keep churning this stuff. It's not easy, but it's worth it just for you. So keep it here and enjoy. So at this stage, I'm preparing my sausages, whereby I'm just cooking the normal way with little oil in my pan here, or my pot, and they will come out brown. I want them to be hard crusted, so that at the end of the day, when they join the main dish, they will not be soggy. So that is what I'm doing. I'll lower the heat for best results. So after that, I have already prepared my vegetable ingredients. Of course, the eggs are not vegetables, but they are here. I have 4 eggs. I have green peas, carrots. I'll be going back to that when I'll be mixing them, and shortly you'll see how they come together. So I have my rice here, which is 3 cups of rice, which I pre-boiled. And when using this recipe for the rice, you will use 5 cups of water instead of 6, so that the rice does not overcook and gives room so that it can cook while we'll be mixing later on. I'm adding soy sauce, 2 cups of soy sauce. I love adding it at this point because it can cook a bit in the rice, and the rice will be browned well, and will also have some parts that are not brown, and gives the exact pattern of what I'm looking for. Keep it here as you see how we combine all this together. You can see my rice is very fluffy. It is not yet done, it's still hard, and you can tell that this is good quality of rice, and it has also not been overcooked. So I pour my green peas. It is optional to do it at this stage, but mine were a bit hard. We freeze them when they were not soft enough to cook directly, so I just decided to put them here in the rice, so as that they can cook a bit in the heat, because I'm going to now switch off the heat and cover this rice so that it can just cook to the right state. So that's what I'm doing there, covering that. My sausages are well done. You can see that nice brown. At this point, they are so tempting to eat, but you have to keep reminding yourself this is not the purpose they were being made for. However, I had a small helper in the kitchen, and he was able to just consume, I think, a quarter or a half of it, but we managed the temptation. And I use the same oil that I've used to fry the sausages. And as you can see, economy here, I'm trying to use the same pot or sprayer so that I don't have to wash so many dishes. And this is to scramble my egg, so that we cook it well, we scramble it. It is part of this meal, and you will just see that you need to cook it well, because when it is soggy, it will be you know, it will just be too mushy in the rice, and we don't want that. So this is what I'm doing. I left it to cook a bit. When it was a bit dry, I added just a drop of oil. That salt I've added so that I can be able to get perfect results. This is so easy. You all know, like, it's just like when you're making breakfast, making eggs and sausages is so easy. We go on. I have begun frying the onions. My onions, I'm using the white onions, and as they are cooking, I'm trying now to combine all this. Look at my rice. As I told you, it is at the perfect stage. Here are my sliced sausages. They are perfect, and the temptation, as I told you, I kept munching them. And then this is a gourget, and this is a fried egg or scrambled egg. I have some dania for garnishing, yellow capsicum, and then that is carrot and red capsicum on this other side. So I have, for my spices, I have thyme, I have oregano, I have onion powder, I have curry powder, and cumin powder. Yeah, I should have picked cumin. That is cumin powder. So that is what is going to go into the mixture of the onion and the garlic. I've already added garlic. And I did not want to do so much spices because this food was dedicated purely, not purely, but it was just a dedication for my children, and I didn't want to spoil it by just over spicing it. At this point, I didn't have black pepper, but if you have black pepper, just throw in a bit. And these spices, you can add as much up to, I think, a tablespoon. But you can see I added either a teaspoon or half of a teaspoon. This is optional. Don't feel pressured to follow the measurements that I've done. But for me, and considering the people I was making this food for, the outcome was perfect and everyone in the family enjoyed it. I didn't hear anyone complaining about that. I go in with the carrots so that they can begin to cook, because you see carrots are harder. They are the hardest among the vegetables I'm adding here. Yeah, and this is just a polite reminder. Please subscribe. It will just make me so happy. And so carrots are cooking. I added in a bit of water because you can see I had not done any liquid, and this was a good thing because they will not stick to the pot and nothing will burn, even the onions and the garlic that is already cooking there. At this point, the kitchen is full of aromatic flavors. I start now combining all the other veggies. Those are the red capsicum. I add the yellow ones, and I have to clear this. Remember, this was a quick dinner for my family. This is how I do dinner, quickly, and I don't keep there arranging stuff for chefing and all that. That is a gourget or zucchini if you want, and it gives this such a beautiful blend of these colors. Just look at how they are popping out, and together with the peas, they'll be introducing that green color to this mixture. And then I add a bit of soy sauce because I want it to cook in a bit at this point. I somehow feel like soy sauce that is not cooked well it leaves an aftertaste in the mouth, and I didn't want that to happen in the food that I was making. So stir, mix it well, ensure that everything is combined. Then now continue adding the eggs. You see what I was telling you about the eggs? They are a bit dry and they are also a bit crunchy on the end. I also add the sausages. They are the main meat of today. These are protein-based vegetable rice, or it's sort of like a Chinese rice, but it's missing beef, and it's also missing nuts. You could either use cashew nuts or peanuts, but let's leave that. We'll do that another day. Then now I begin to combine with the rice that is already cooked, and the peas are doing well. Just look at how vibrant they look there, and my rice did not disappoint. It is as grainy as it can get. So you will mix this slowly, gentle. Don't use a hard spoon. Use a spoon that is able to allow the rice to just combine well. And even you, as you use your hand, you be gentle on it. Otherwise, you may mash it up, and you don't want that. You still want this to be a singular grain when you serve it. So this is just about the final outcome. We are almost done. Just wait and see as we garnish it, so that it is not so boring and just having cooked ingredients all through. So this is beautiful. I loved the outcome. So guys, you will notice that I love to shop my veggies from Marikiti. If you've not caught up with any of my videos that I've done a vegetable haul, please do, so that you can also learn how to store your veggies for some time. And here is the garnish. This is what I was talking about, the coriander. And that is our final plate. It was so yummy. It was delicious. This rice, and the kids are home for midterm, so they enjoyed it as well for the next day for lunch. Thank you so